How you doing, guys? It's Stevie Eevee here, and today this is part of the series that I started. I think it was roughly a couple days ago, called I think it was Cystic Stevie Eevee's Life with Cystic Fibrosis, or something of that variety. Don't mind me. I'm actually just moving my thing around because I'm trying to find something. Don't mind me looking around. Anyhow, this video is my second part to this. As you see before you, there are two machines. The first one is called a vest, or a CPT machine, and the one above it is called I call it an albuterol machine, or a nebulizer. I'm sorry, it's a nebulizer, and it allows me to bring up the mucus that is in my lungs. I've been living with cystic fibrosis, like I mentioned, for roughly 28 years, going on 29 almost. November will be my 29th birthday. Yay. I know I sound really enthusiastic, right? Sometimes it doesn't really set into you, but it's awesome to have, awesome technological advances such as these, because this day's and age, this is, commonplace, but back then, having something like a vest, having something like a nebulizer machine, it was unheard of. But on with the video, actually. So the vest is a machine that actually shakes you up. With it, actually, hang on, sorry. Bear in mind with me, because I have to move something around. With it, you get a vest. I can't really show what it actually looks like. It's a little wrap, basically. You wrap it around your body, and the hose actually pumps the air through so that it actually puts pressure on your chest, and it shakes it to cause the mucus to come up quicker. Whereas the nebulizer machine with this would be the albuterol that you'd put in the nebulizer cup. That loosens the mucus in your lungs, causing the mucus to come up, because you have an issue in cystic fibrosis actually getting mucus to come up. And this is the mask. I use masks. You could either use masks or mouthpieces when it comes to cystic fibrosis. I prefer a mask. Not the cleanest and best way to do it, but it's one way to do it. With that, sorry I said that down like that, but with cystic fibrosis, you tend to not have really the biggest frame of, hey, this is probably this, or that's probably this. So anyhow, with that, there's a few other things that I can actually mention. The first thing is something that I have on me. It's called a G-tube. I can't actually show the G-tube right now. It's kind of harder to rearrange out because of how it is. But I will show you this. This is my tube feed pole. This is a kangaroo pump. Actually, see the little kangaroo right there. Well, basically, the kangaroo pump is for tube feeds that I usually run overnight, because with cystic fibrosis, you cough so much to the point where you get sick, and you can't always maintain your weight. So the best recourse that I had at one point in time was to get a G-tube, and the G-tube, actually, I could probably show you it just in one sec. We're actually gonna get up for a second. Sorry. Ugh. It's not something we go to. It's on me. It's just kind of harder to maneuver around with this phone plus a G-tube, and you're gonna see some dirty clothes, and you're also gonna see some pills. Those are some of my pills. Actually, I take roughly how many pills per day? Should be about 20 plus, maybe more, maybe even 50. But speaking of the tube feeds, I mentioned the Creon previously. Well, instead of actually taking the Creon for the tube feed bag that's right in front of me, and that's microphone in the background, what I would normally do would be there's actually a connection piece. This is what this is. It's one of these. They're called the Reliazorb. They replace what Creon is. The Creon is inside of these little cartridges, and you would normally that would filter through with the tube feed formula in the bag. Well, actually, it would fit at the end of the tube feed related things. So so on to actually the one part that I was going to mention previously, and like I said, I don't really like to. Sorry, hang on one second. I'm going to set the phone down for just 1 second. Bear with me, because I just have to rearrange things. This isn't, you know, anything more than just trying to get things somewhat organized. So bear with me. Thank you guys for staying with me through this video, despite this random blackout that I, you know, decide what's going to happen. Alright, so onto the tube feed. This is the G tube. I've had this since 2014, I want to say, and so I've had this since that point. And when it comes down to having a G tube, it's a little bit of maintenance. I had a button at one point, fell out. We had to go back to the longer tube. But I'll show you how it works real quick. Actually, you're gonna see it once again either black, or you're gonna see just like me in right above you. Probably see my face, but as it currently stands, I really do wish I had a tripod for this very reason. So let's get back over here. So as you can see, this is the actual tube. This is the piece at the end. This is the piece you would normally connect the what's it called? Sorry. This is the piece that you would normally connect the end of the bag to, and then this is just a flush. You'll flush this every single time you possibly can. I know that the tube doesn't look the best, but again, I don't always get things done in the way that I should. So we're going to attempt to do this one-handed. I used to do this, actually, and I still kind of do this in the hospital every so often. This other one says feed, but actually, you know what? Sorry, hang on. Bear with me here. Okay. So, thanks for bearing with me here. I'm actually going to take the phone, put this onto this. You can't really see what I'm doing. Okay, so this right here is, like I said, this is something that every cystic fibrosis patient might know, but some of you who are either on my friends list or in some cases acquaintances of mine get to understand what cystic fibrosis is and what exactly it means. So you would normally push this through and apparently lose all the water, because I just realized that the other side of the there's two ports actually to this. The first one is for the flushing slash in some cases like just whatever you might need that for, and the other one is for the tube feed part of the whole situation. So you would just push it on through, and then that's pretty much it. So this 8-minute video is about done. I guess I'll leave this on cats. I don't know. These are actually the some of the formula slash shakes that I have to take. I actually get to walk around today and show you a little bit about my life with cystic fibrosis. This is my pill case. I'm such a mess when it comes to actually getting things to get certain things done. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. I don't know, maybe we'll do another video where, you know, we're talking more about personal stories or something like that, because I do have quite a few stories for you involving cystic fibrosis. Some good, some bad, but either which way, I always enjoy people who you know, get to connect through this you know, unfortunate illness, despite the fact that we can have, you know, some similarities. We can at least be together and have those similarities. So I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you guys for watching, and I guess I'll leave you on the carpet, or in this case, a cat. Right, kitty? Kitty? Alright, guys. Thanks, and I'll see you next video.